I watched a film and it left me very rattled because what I expected to see in this film would have been something that I would have internalized कि मैं एक इंडियन लड़की हूँ और शायद मेरे साथ होता. But the pure horror of the possibility of something going so wrong with two men. They're rich, they're privileged, they're probably upper caste. And I think the horror of that is why I'm on this Zoom call. So I'm going to start with those observations, but I'm actually going to ask you guys, why am I on Zoom with y'all? Am I not allowed to touch and feel my friends who
Of
made
course
this
you
movie?
can.
Why are we on Zoom? Is it because of this Abhishek? Because he's very busy shooting.
I think everybody is in different parts of the country. I don't know where you're based, Ronnie, but I think since the post-COVID world, we've gotten so used to this and trying to bring everybody together, and not only just you, but also we've had a whole lineup of media we've spoken to. It couldn't have been easier, and it's way more carbon friendly. So it's for the planet.
Now, when you say that, then I can't argue with that, but I would have loved to see each of you all. Congratulations on a film that
Thank
you
you.
made. I do
Thank
want to
you.
take a moment and introduce each of you all. I want to say Karan, of course, is the director of the film. There's Gaurav, who's the writer and the producer. Shubham, Mia, and Abhishek are actors, and the film is stolen and it drops on Prime at the end of this week. People are going to watch the film on Prime, so I'm going to start off by asking you, Karan. Uh, are you just happy that people are going to get to watch this damn film outside of a theater in a festival? Because I've been waiting for this film since 2023.
I'm over the moon, Rohini. I don't think I could. There's not enough words to express my gratitude and how this film is playing out.
It's amazing. Thank you for the opportunity. Gaurav, I want to bring you in at this point for someone who's been working for so long and been responsible for some of our favorite films, actually. Let me just tell my audience that some of your favorite films, like Rang De Basanti, Gaurav was a part of. So you come from that space, and please correct me at any point if I'm wrong, because I've picked up all of this over the last, couple of years since I've been interested in your film. Why was this important for you, Gaurav, to be a part of this project and to give it so much in so many capacities?
It's important to me because I set out to make films and films that could stay with you, films that leave an impact, have changes something inside of you, moves you, inspires you, touches you, and those are the kind of films I want to make. And this is kind of on the top of that list in that sense, how it all came together. And I think more than just making a film, this is about making this film. This film is special because of such layered storytelling that we could come up with. And it's a privilege to be a part of something like this. And the kind of team that we could put together, the kind of people that joined till now, that the EPs joined are four massive, big directors who are the recent entries to our team. Just from the beginning, I met Katie, and Kate, and it started off. Then we got Swapnil, that was brilliant. Then we met Mia, then we met Abhishek, then we met Shubham, and just one after the other, the most brilliant people who joined this film. And I personally, I mean, filmmaking is a very risky investment decision to make in that sense.
Of course.
And I believe, I mean, if you make a good film, like Katie also always says, it'll find its market. It might be tough, but find its market. So if you have the right people, right material, then why not make a film? I would say, why won't you not invest? Why won't you not take a risk? Because it's totally worth it. Now look where we are with all these people backing us, and so for me, it is an amazing journey, transformative, and even my previous films have had the same way of making, very collaborative. Just the choice of people is for me defines everything. The people make it all happen. Just get the right people, 50% of the job is done. So it wasn't such a crazy decision in that sense. It just was very logical. Yeah, and I feel that we will be rewarded for it.
You definitely will be. I want to take this to the actors at this point for a second before I come back to you, Katie, but I want to start with Abhishek. Abhishek, hi.
Hello, hello, Ro. What's up?
Um, Needless to say, we're fans, but I think what you brought with this film, the two of you, actually three of you, because I can't say that there's one over
All
the
of us.
everybody,
Yeah,
every actor.
all of us. Yeah, yeah.
Talk to me about being an actor in an ensemble who is as good or perhaps even better than you are. What does that do for an actor? What does that bring to you as an actor?
It makes my job easier.
Doesn't
You
it?
know, of course, I don't have to like take any stress. I just have to like live my character on set and not be worried about anything else. And it's a lot of fun to have, co-actors with this much, knowledge of craft and understanding and empathy and everything. And now when I'm also hearing, because while acting, we hardly get time to understand the worldview, understand certain things about your co-actor. But when you talk, when they talk in interviews and stuff, then you also realize that there was always a connection. That's why probably we are all in the film. We think alike. We have the same. Uh, uh,
Worldview.
yeah, at the risk of generalizing, but I still think that there's some kind of synchronicity amongst us, and that is so joyful. Yeah, that is so joyful that you are a part of a team like this.
Yeah, and thank you for giving us Shubham. I believe that you had hidden him for many years.
Yeah, he's my last. I mean, he's my sign off casting. I'm retiring after this. So yeah.
No, it's amazing what the two of you brought together. I really felt I have a younger brother, and maybe that's why I was, more involved because growing up,
Mm,
I never felt like, a girl and a boy. It's just the sibling bond, right? And
yeah, which was actually very difficult for me to understand because I don't have any siblings.
wow.
So yeah. So usually for me, friends are my brothers. But I have realized when I spoke to Shubham and he told me about his relationship, like in broad strokes about him and his brother and stuff like that. So he actually helped me a lot to understand brotherhood in family terms. Yeah, so
Thank you. Thank you for that. Hi, Shubham. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It must be a little, I don't know, how is it to revisit a film that you probably shot over almost 2 years ago, and now that people are talking about it? What is the feeling like?
Actually, to be very honest, I'm not revisiting. It never felt that we are revisiting the film because the process was going on. We were going to festivals, different festivals. We were continuously discussing what is the next step. Some offers were coming. We were discussing, okay, maybe to take this offer, not to take this offer. Maybe something better is waiting for us. And then we landed here with Amazon, which is like, and I feel very lucky. So it's a very good feeling right now, very secure. Amazon, a platform like Amazon, you can't expect anything better than this.
What is your most core memory of making this film? What is the first thing that comes to your mind when people talk about this film or might do in the next couple of years?
I think if I like, there are a lot of things, but if I want to concentrate on one thing, it is the making of this film,
Hmm?
which was very special. And when I say making of this film, I mean the people involved in this film. There are very few projects where you feel that okay, people are working beyond for themselves. It's only for the film, and everyone is owner of this film. Else, in a lot of projects, it's very hard to see people claiming that ownership. I think I can very confidently say that most of the people in this film can claim that ownership, and no one minds it because everybody knew that everybody has spilled their blood for this film. It was such a passionate project.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Mia, of course, I remember seeing you first in Lakshmi or Tikli Bomb with Aditya's film. So it's so lovely to see what a fabulous performance. Let me tell you, it was. I mean, I still get goosebumps thinking of it. It was quite a physically challenging part. I mean, if I'm sorry to sound like an absolute layman here, but it's the only thing that I can actually put into words. What did you learn while becoming, the character?
Learning was a lot, because this character and I are so different physically, and also our backgrounds and everything are so different. But um, the best surprise was to learn the similarities. That, something that I had inside me, I discovered while I was playing this role, and I became more confident. I said it in an earlier interview today. The Mia that would give always an example to herself or even to others, like, I want to be like a man. I want to be strong like a man. I used to see all that. After doing this particular film, I say that, I want to be as strong as a mother because I've never been a mother. So I didn't know how strong a mother can become. And I discovered it through this. So there's another film where I played mother, and I would tell Katie and all that that film I have made, like, I've pictured it like my own mother. But I never imagined what kind of mother I will be if I have to go through this. So Jhumpa made me realize that yes, there's something like fierce mother inside me and probably every woman. So that's a takeaway.